Hi there, my name's Teddy, and I'm delighted to share 3 micro practices with you for cultivating strength and energy. And these practices come from Holden Qigong, and so I hope you'll find them useful for preparing for your day, for both increasing your energy and reducing stress. All right, so as the first one that we're going to do is called knocking on the door of life. And please take good care of yourself and modify these in any way that's best for your body. So we're going to begin with just turning from the waist. And this is a wonderful exercise for opening up your spine and activating your energy for your digestion. And also this tapping at the kidneys, at your lower back area, is also helping the adrenals, which naturally, instead of a cup of coffee, even though coffee lover helps us elevate our energy. And then coming up with a soft fist underneath the collarbone. This is a great way to bring energy to your lungs, to your respiratory system, your immune system. And there are a couple of points here known from the practice of acupuncture it's called alarm 1 and alarm 2. So if there's any soreness there, just might mean that your immune system is needing a little boosting. So bringing some love to the lungs. And then coming up over the tops of the shoulders for releasing any tightness and tension. It's a common place. People hold tension. And also, this is a great way to welcome in clarity of mind, clear decision making. And then once again, dropping down underneath the collarbone to the lungs. And then back down to your digestion and your kidneys, which so support our circulation. And then keeping this turning going, because these practices are known as mindfulness in motion. So we're slowing it down now. You might close your eyes, go inside, and letting yourself notice the air moving through your hands, through your fingers, and that how when you slow down, just allows you to come a little bit more into the present moment. So slowing it down and then coming into stillness and noticing just after that one set of movements through knocking on the door of life, how you're feeling. Hopefully you feel a bit more awake, but relaxed at the same time. All right, so the second movement I want to share with you is called Tiger Clears the Way. And so this is great for elevating your energy, but also clearing out of your space energy that you need or want to let go of, because we acquire energy all day long from the news, from other people that we don't necessarily want. So we're going to bring our hands up, and then we're going to bend and straighten, and then again, bend and straighten. So it's bend and straighten, bend and straighten. And then as we come down, we're going to let out the sound, the ha sound. So inhaling as we come up and then exhaling the ha sound. So keeping this going, finding your own pacing and realizing that as you do this, it's strengthening to the legs. It's also good for the lower back. And just moving anything out of the way that you want to get rid of. Making space for your own power and potential that you want to bring more to life. 2 more. And then coming up, crossing your arms. And then now I'm going to invite you to let out your best tiger sound with me, going. So even that could just be that Wonderful, fierce energy for just clearing anything you want to let go of. All right, great job. And so now the third one that I want to share with you is called Enlightened Tiger. And this is a wonderful, beautiful movement for intentionally, remember this is mindfulness in motion, bringing your attention to the fact that you're at your own, staying in your center, but also letting go of worries about the future or any patterns from the past that you want to release. So it begins with bringing your hands back to back. And then I'll do your mirror image. So turning to your right, one hand in front, one hand behind, just turning at the waist and then coming back to center. And then turning to your left, one hand in front, one hand behind, coming down. And as we do this, we're making these tiger hands. Inhaling as we come up and then exhaling as you let the arms float down. And the front hand is representing the future. And the back hand is representing the past. So in this movement, we are letting go of any worries about the future. And then we're letting go or releasing any patterns or conditioning from the past with that back hand. And then this time, the invitation is to pause here, looking through your front hand, looking past any limitations as you look to the future, spreading the hand open, and then turning your head and looking toward the past, looking past any limitations, spreading those fingers, holding this, and then turning the head back towards the future, towards your front hand, holding that. Again, moving past any limitations and appreciating that yourself right here in the center between the past and the future, this present moment, and then letting the arms float down. And then switching arms, the other arm in front, looking toward the future again, spreading that hand, moving past any limitations, and then turning the head and looking toward the past, but moving past limitations. Really just knowing you're going to move past any limitations, and then looking back towards the future, and then releasing the arms, letting them float down. And then continuing with this movement, hopefully feeling lighter as you do it. The idea here is to increase what's known as effortless flow and feeling lighter in your movement, lighter in your thoughts, staying in your center, having let go of any worries about the future and having let go of the past. Inhaling as you come up, exhaling as you come down, holding lightness for yourself and your life, bringing all into alignment. Knowing that as you hold intention for bringing more lightness in, more flow, there's this opportunity to move into a new place of potential with self and all that you are creating. And one more. And then dropping your arms down, relaxing for a moment with your hands by your side, closing your eyes, letting yourself notice how you're feeling. Perhaps so you feel a little bit more of an openness in the shoulders and in your body and your breath. Taking a moment to thank yourself for taking these few minutes to do this practice and relaxing. And I thank you for doing this with me. And hopefully after just doing those few movements, that there's a different sense of being in your center, having let go, more connected to your fierceness and your joy and excitement about what you're in process with creating in your work and in your life. So thank you for being with me today, and wishing you a wonderful continued exploration of practice with cultivating inner power.